हाँ भाई.
Iringa.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Fine, ma'am.
Fine, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm doing all great. It's the last session of the day, so I'm feeling happy. Plus, it is Saturday. So, wish you very good evening. And guys, I love doing practical sessions, so I thought like let's start it because I did it like last time also. Some of you were there. Now we extracted DNA.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Anna,
I was
that
not
was very
out of
beautiful.
the
So it's
banana
totally
and-
fine. It's totally fine. I'll keep more practicals also that I can just do it and we'll have one session. 1 minute. I can hear back.
Good evening, ma'am.
Can you excuse me for okay, fine. So Anisa, Smith, Ayan, and Nikhil, turn on the camera because I will click a picture and send it in the WhatsApp group. Ma'am, your voice is echoing. No, is it from my voice is echoing for everybody?
No, it was not.
Acha, wo actually I joined from 2 devices. One I
Your voice is
sorry. Is it for everybody? Can you confirm my voice?
And sometimes it is echoing because you are joined from two devices, right?
Abhi, it's fine.
Yes, ma'am, it's fine.
Actually, since I
Now
joined
it is
from
fine.
2 device. Okay, since I joined from 2 device, now that is why. So guys, फटाफट से I'm gonna start with the practical. उसके बाद I will be doing things because bio में all the practicals need some time to see the results, right? So wish you very good evening. My name is Anjali Ahuja. Today we are going to do the practical for the fermentation. I will give you a 2-minute quick for the practical what we are doing and then I'll start. Because then after that I will explain what I have done and everything. Got my point? Because at least I need 20-25 minutes to wait about the results. Got it?
Yeah.
Hello, till the time I start sharing my screen, can anyone tell me anything about yeast? I will take the name, else everyone will speak. Muhammad Ayan, come on, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about the yeast. Aiden is there in the class? Wait a second, let me see. I
Yes,
recently
ma'am.
was talking. And other than Aiden, Arvi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
U10 is about yeast, come on.
Ma'am, she's not.
Ma'am, isn't yeast the one that's present in the bread?
Yeah, that's true. So guys, let me share my screen and let me explain what we are going to do. It's okay. I will only explain. Otherwise, it will consume 2 hours. So first of all, guys, understand the practical that we are going to do. We are going to show fermentation from yeast. And into that, we will be using active yeast, the one that we use in bakery. Plus, we will be adding sugar. Now, why sugar, I will be telling you later. Plus, we will be adding water. Obviously, the reaction will happen and what it is going to form? It will show fermentation, right? You remember anaerobic respiration, where
Yes,
oxygen
ma'am.
is not utilized?
Yeah.
Ma'am, it will form ethanol.
Huh?
It will form ethanol as a product.
Correct. It will be forming alcohol plus carbon dioxide plus little amount of energy. The experiment that I'm going to show you is to show you that carbon dioxide gas is getting released. Yes, I will be giving you information on yeast also, but you understood what we are going to do. So let's start the practical. Then till the time we wait for the results, then we do it. Got it, guys?
Ma'am, are you gonna bake a cake?
Then I myself will eat and enjoy. No, I'm not. I did try this practical in the morning. Obviously, I have to try. Then all the yeast ka waste and everything that I had, I made compost with it. I'm like, no, I cannot afford wasting it. So my plant is going to be happy after a few days. So this waste also I will be using that. Anyways, guys, let's start it. Shall we?
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, I'm going to stop the screen share, guys, by the way. If it is needed, I'll share it again. Okay. And I'm going to change the setting. So my other account have to be on spotlight for everyone. Just a second. Where is my other account? Yeah, this account. Wait a second. I cannot. एक second रुको. Who is in the waiting room? Nobody is in the waiting room. Why it is showing? Guys, are you able to see the setup?
No, ma'am. Camera's off.
Wait, I did switch it on. Just a second. Wait, I did switch it on. Just a second. I heard my voice back. I don't know from where. Everybody.
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Voice back. I don't know from where. Everybody.
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Arey, guys, you see it now. You see it.
Yeah, ma'am. Now I see it.
Acha, guys, nobody will unmute themselves because then I hear my voice back. Okay. So you can see my hands only. Hi, everyone. You are able to see the setup, right? Everybody.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
experiment that we are going to do is to do the yeast experiment. Yeast that I'm using or is going to use is the same as you see here. Wait, where's the camera? Here. This is the dry yeast, okay? Active dry yeast that we use in the bakery product. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And I am going to use, first of all, sugar. I have this all glass that you see I have set up. Guys, mera video lag to nahi kar raha na? It's not lagging, right?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No,
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So as you see here, all these glass are there. I am going to put different water. Just a second.
Ma'am, what does the third cup say?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that. So guys, in between, I have to manage my system also. That's on my left side. So that's where I'm checking. So this is cold water. This is normal water. This is lukewarm and this is hot. So 4 setup I have added. Got it? And hot water. I will be adding different type of water here. Then I will be adding yeast. As you know, yeast needs sugar, right? Any cell, you remember cell make energy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
For making energy, it needs sugar, right?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
It is sugar react. Sugar has to be kind of digested. So I am using sugar here. This is the table sugar. You're able to see this. This is the table sugar, guys. First of all, understand sugars are of different type. The potato that you're eating, chapati that you're eating, that is also sugar. But this sugar is table sugar. What do we call it? Table sugar.
Table sugar.
So I am going to take sugar. I will be adding sugar in all of the glasses. Because yeast needs sugar. Yeast needs to make energy. It needs sugar. So I will be adding good amount of sugar. Wait, I'll add a little more here. Clear, everybody?
Ma'am, is there a specific amount for the sugar?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's approximately 5 gram. Approximately 5 gram. Okay, so I have taken 2 scoops in every, glass. Now, dear, I will be adding water. So first of all, I am going to use normal water that I have. So normal water I will be adding here. After that, I will be adding cold water. But before that, guys, let me open. I threw little yeast on my table. I think this yeast is enough for all. Yeah, I think this will be enough. I don't have to add too much of the yeast. I just spoiled my table, but that's okay. This is what practical people do. Now, dear, I will be adding cold water. So I have this ice cold water. I will be adding it up here. Okay. This is normal water and this is ice cold water. And the third that I'm going to add is hot water. So I have, hot water also that I already kept in the bottle. You can see it, right? I am going to add here hot water. You see, it's already fuming. And into the lukewarm, what I'm going to do, I have to make it mix because the temperature that I'm going to keep is nearby 30 or 40. So little normal water. And I will be adding little hot water to it. So that makes lukewarm water. Understood, guys?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
So now, guys, let me mix all of it. This is cold. Obviously, it will take time to mix. This is normal. It will obviously be getting mixing. This is lukewarm. Actually, I really don't like my table to be spoiled like this, but that's okay. Everything comes with result. And this is hot. Obviously, it will not take much time to be dissolved, right? Sugar will be dissolved very easily.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is lukewarm. Let me touch it. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfectly lukewarm. Now, guys, I'm going to add yeast into it. Okay, I should have taken one more spoon. But okay, let me clean it with some clothes. Okay, now guys, this is active yeast, and I'm going to add it. Wait, somebody is in the waiting room. Ma'am, should we write? I'll give you time to write, don't worry. Now guys, let's start the work. I will be adding yeast to cold water. I will be adding yeast to normal water. I will be adding yeast to lukewarm water. I will be adding it also to the hot water. Got it? वैसे तो I don't need to mix it up, but okay, I will mix it. Just a second. Here, I'm going to mix it with the hot water. Here, I'm going to mix it with the lukewarm water. वैसे तो I don't need to mix it because it will react by itself. Okay, I just messed up with the glass. And I'm going to mix it with the normal water. And I'm not going to mix it with the cold water because anyhow, it will not be mixed. I shouldn't have to mix it, but that's okay. It doesn't make a difference. Got it? As if I'm cooking something. Leave this thing.
Tea.
It feels like literally, I think I don't like my spoon. I'm going to keep it aside. It doesn't make my table nice. So guys, now because reaction is going to happen here, I immediately need to cover at least lukewarm and hot water. I tell you why. I am covering it with a plastic wrap here. Got it?
But why not cold and normal?
I'll tell you the reason. And I'm going to cover this hot also. वैसे तो I can keep for all, not at least for the cold one. Because cold, you see, it's not itself mixed.
Ma'am, it's immiscible. Yes.
Yes, exactly. It's going to take forever. And we should see result without, So guys, this is what I wanted. I wanted to start the practical ASAP so that I can just mix it up and just wait for the reaction. Is that clear, guys, what we have done?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me repeat this again. First of all, I have taken 4 glasses and I added sugar in all of it. At least 2 scoops of sugar I added. Then I have added water to it. Cold water, normal water, lukewarm water, and hot water. After that, I have added 1 spoon of yeast in all of the glasses and I have covered it with the plastic wrap. Actually, even if I would have covered it with lukewarm and hot, it will be nice. Guys, I don't know whether you can feel it or not, but do you see this? It's like a balloon when a little air is present.
Yeah, we can see it. I can see it on hot
Yeah, ma'am. Type
water.
of
It's because of the carbon dioxide yeast is
Very good. Now you're
producing.
talking. Yes. Actually, this also needs, hot also needs a little air space. Let me just. Okay, let's give it a time. And I am going to switch off the camera from me. It's okay, let it be. I'm going to sit and explain you. Let's wait for the result. In between, you people can keep an eye, but I am here now. And I'm sharing my screen. I will explain you about the yeast now. Okay, till the time results are in front of you. So let's keep an eye on it. Okay. And now you can see how I'm taking class also. By the way, all of you can see the shared screen or the other screen?
Ma'am, share screen now.
Both screen.
Both. We can see both.
Achha, okay, fine.
Yeah,
Awesome.
both.
Awesome. Now, guys, first of all, let me tell you, yeast is nothing but it is a fungus. What it is? A fungus. This is the only fungus which is unicellular. Unicellular. cellular, that it has only one cell, or you may say it is single-celled organism. Are you able to understand? Single-celled
Yes.
organism. Now, dear, I have used here baker's yeast. Baker's yeast. Let me tell you guys, yeast is not an organism. Yeast is a category. It's a category of the fungus. The yeast that I use is known as Saccharomyces cerevisiae because it reacts with sugar. Sugar, na Saccharomyces, CERE. I always mess up with the spelling. I hope cerevisiae. This is the name of the yeast that I have used. This is used in alcohol industry also, guys, because product is alcohol. Are you understanding it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, it's really bulging out. This is not, and it's already not reacted. There is something I see. Anyways, guys, now Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and I hope you have written it up now because some people told me that they want to write it.
Ma'am, I
Guys,
actually just wrote it while you explained.
Sorry?
I already wrote it down.
Acha, okay. So yeast is a microorganism. They are single-celled fungus. They are single-celled fungus, and by the way, you remember how reproduction happened in them? Just an additional information.
Ma'am,
Budding.
budding.
I'm budding.
Very
Budding.
good. Reproduction happened by budding. So one yeast is like this. I'm going to show you yeast under the microscope also. Yeast is like this. A little bud appear and then it is going to form a chain of
Ma'am,
bud.
I've seen it.
Ma'am, 2 minutes. I am opening my camera. Acha, let me show you pictures of the yeast now. Wait a second. You people can do this experiment at home also. You, other than sugar, you people can use juice also. Sugar cane juice. You can use any sweet juice, huh?
Can scholar.
Just a second.
Ma'am, I've seen this process happen a lot of time.
Where? How?
Ma'am, my mother does dosa batter. So,
Oh, I think I need to ask her how she's making because most of the time I'm buying dosa batter ka packet. I should
ma'am,
make it.
ma'am, she makes it ferment like after she grinds the rice and does something, and then she keeps it out and the bubbles just come out flowing.
Like whenever you mix it in the wet grinder and after you wait, it
So, but now you have an explanation to that. You can explain that to your mom that why it is happening,
No,
right?
actually, she only told me.
That means she is a science student. She definitely has learned nice bio.
Ma'am, I'm not sure about that, but she's a bachelor's in computer something.
But that's okay. Na? She has learned science, so she know how things work.
Yeah.
And that's nice. The first practical you did at your home, and that's really nice. Okay, so now guys, can I move further?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Let me show you yeast under the microscope, how it actually look. Sorry, wait a second.
A real picture.
Huh?
A real picture.
Yeah.
Google
Actually,
image.
I by mistake copied the link and not the, but that's okay. I'll delete it. Guys, this is actually under the microscope. Huh?
I wanted to know that name of yeast that you used.
Saccharomyces cerevisiae.
Yeah, just is it HHRO?
Yes. Actually, you know what, guys? You have heard about the term sugar, right?
Yes,
but do you know sugar? It is actually, sugar. This is also known as carbohydrate.
Yeah.
This is also known as saccharides.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Not
it gets broken down in the liver.
very good, but not in the, some of them.
Some.
Stored in the liver in the form of glycogen. But anyways, sugar makes carbohydrate. Sugar is also known as carbohydrate, also known as saccharides. Guys, whatever you are eating, in your kitchen, like many of them are sugars, like potato, chapati. So these are different type of sugars. Like the one that I told you is the table sugar. I put it here. But the sugar, this is table sugar, and its scientific name is actually table sugar. Its scientific name is known as sucrose. What do we call sucrose? Got my point? And the energy that we get, matlab that food energy that we get now when we eat the food and all, that we call it as glucose. So there are many type of sugars. Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
So what happened? Yeast, you know that it is a cell and it needs energy. It needs energy for surviving, right? So what happened into the living system? They show cellular respiration. Guys, what is the powerhouse of the cell?
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
Very good. But here we are talking about yeast because it is anaerobic in nature. It has mitochondria, but it shows anaerobic respiration, where glucose is broken down, but oxygen is not utilized. So it shows anaerobic respiration, which is known as fermentation. Are you able to understand, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
So glucose is broken down to form alcohol plus carbon dioxide. But it make ATP as energy, right? ATP, it's okay if you haven't heard the name, but it make energy for the survival. The experiment that I've done is to prove that CO2 is getting produced. Guys, suppose there's a question asked in your books and everything, that why bread or bakery products are fluffy.
Ma'am, because they add yeast
Because of CO2
and
bubbles.
carbon dioxide
Because of
released
yeast
by
and
eating bacon.
Exactly, because of carbon dioxide release. There
Release
is a
while
gas
getting
breath.
big.
Exactly.
So and the fluffiness is the only reason why we add yeast.
Yeah. Wow, I'm getting very nice result in this. You can see the other screen, right?
Ma'am, we have to actually pin it.
Sorry?
We have to pin it, ma'am. Again.
Wait a second. No, it is on Spotlight now.
No, but then
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
sharing screen.
For me, it's on spotlight.
Abhi, you watching it?
Yeah,
Ma'am,
Guys, I will, actually my phone is on the stand. As you see, I will remove the phone from my stand and I'll show you results samne se at the end of the class. Got it?
yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, keep it as suspense.
Keep it?
As suspense.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it as a suspense. I really need a scale right now, but I forgot to carry it.
Ma'am, we can't see your experimental video because like the share screen is on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Wait a second. Now you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you see this result? How fluffy it is?
Yeah.
Actually, if I see from this angle now, I have very beautiful results.
The hot water is not that fluffy, but the warm
Yeah,
water.
the lukewarm.
I'll tell you the reason. I'll tell you the reason for that. That is
because you left a hole over there.
Sorry?
Because you left a hole over there in the hot water.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I what?
You left
Hole.
There's a hole in the bottle.
Nine. There is no hole.
Hot water kill the yeast?
Yes, now you're talking. That is what I wanted to ask. Yeast need approximately to temperature, which is nearby to 25 or 20 or something.
And they just wanted just right temperature.
Sorry?
Neither too hot, not too cold. They want a temperature which is just right, neither too hot, not too cold. So if it is too hot, then they will die. If it is too cold, then they cannot produce
Ma'am, the one in
energy.
the too cold.
So
Yeah,
the
just freeze and
lukewarm water will
hibernate.
produce the maximum amount of CO2
Sorry?
and the maximum amount of ethanol.
Yeah, that's right.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
The cold one is like the cover is going inside, right?
Into the cold. No. Nothing
Ma'am,
is.
not put a cover.
Reaction is there. Acha, cold wale mein. I didn't put anything. Cold mein to no reaction is happening. It's not even mixing. I don't see the bubbles.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Haan, bolo.
Ma'am, like in dough they put yeast, right? While baking, does that mean the yeast dies?
Are nahi, Baba. They also keep a very lukewarm temperature.
Ma'am,
नहीं ma'am.
but then they're like 200 degrees or something.
Naini, then it will be
That's
normal.
that's
oven.
after the yeast settles.
Exactly. Now you're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
because when you are making the yeast, you have to let it activate. That's what we use the language now. You let it activate.
Activate.
So that is why we leave
Activation,
it
huh?
overnight. Overnight, and then the
Yeah,
next
my
morning.
mother
we start
puts
our-
overnight.
Obviously. So a temperature which is nearby 45 degrees Celsius is needed. If it is crossing 45, after crossing 45 to more temperature, yeast can die. Actually 45 means approximately 60 say above and all. Got my point?
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
But you can say that maximum range is 45. After that, definitely some problem will happen that yeast will not grow. But as you see, यहाँ पे water was hot and initially, but abhi also water is very hot. But definitely the temperature that I feel right now is nearby 60, 65. But this is like having a proper temperature, 40 or something right now. So this is very nice and accurate temperature. While this is normal, right now my room temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. Got my point? I'm writing temperature here also, guys. एक second. Cold temperature that I feel here, it is approximately 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. Normal pe temperature is
28.
yeah, 28 degrees Celsius. And you can write the result, guys, because whenever you do practical, you need to write the results, right? So lukewarm pe temperature is nearby 40 to 45 degree temperature. And into the hot, this is actually nearby 70 to 90 degree temperature. Because I know it is not boiling. So it was initially 90. Understood, guys? I have written it on the paper also.
Yeah.
I really forgot to carry its scale. Wait a second, let me find it. It must be in my room. You people are going to laugh. Acha, my camera was on. I didn't. You people are going to laugh because this is what I'm going to use for measuring the length. You see it, right?
Okay, measuring tape.
Because right now I forgot to carry scale and I don't want to waste time. So now, guys, if you people see the height here, I will be calculating it. But if you see the height, I mean, I'm going to tell you, don't worry. Height is approximately 6 centimeter. जो इसका है ना, देखो, why I'm telling you the results. Wait a second. So basically, if I talk about the cold, there is no foam. If I talk about normal, I am telling you the calculation also, guys. There is a form. Let me, I will show you the results, guys. Let me calculate it. Wait a second. Approximately 0.5 centimeter. Foam is actually 0.5 centimeter. And if I talk about lukewarm, you can actually calculate how much yeast has been activated and showing results, right? Into the lukewarm, foam is 2 centimeter because it is going to increase, guys. If I keep it for next 30 minutes now, it can go up to 4 centimeter later after. It can go up to the top of the glass also. And into the hot, no foam. No foam is there into hot. What is the foam, guys? What is foam actually? This is where the reaction is happening. You getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Why is that none hot?
Why? What is?
Yeah, but why is there no foam in hot?
Because hot was temperature was approximately 100 degrees Celsius when I put it. Now
kills
it
the
has been
yeast.
decreased. It has killed the yeast.
So if it's too cold, or too hot, the yeast doesn't react.
Yes, yes. Yeast is not activated in extreme conditions. Extreme condition means too hot or too cold. You're getting my point, guys?
Ma'am, in a
Yes, ma'am.
You from normal may my room temperature is 28 degrees Celsius, which is showing on my laptop. Let me refresh it. ये 2080 है ना मतलब laptop में हाँ
ma'am, in your laptop,
हाँ
you don't have like a AC controller or something?
अरे नहीं बाबा, I am in India. India में not everyone house has that system.
Oh yeah.
So in India, it's like some of the room have it, some of the room doesn't have it. So my other room
I
have
thought
it.
you were in UAE.
Okay. Now, dear, and also 28 there, temperature is not very warm. So now,
Mama, I'm having a doubt now.
huh?
So for the yeast activation, is it necessary to cover it?
Why I have covered it to show you that it is, what do we call inflating? It is showing the results.
Like, I mean, we don't actually have to cover it.
Actually, yeah, but when we cover it now, it keeps temperature normal for a long time. Otherwise, the temperature changes very rapidly when it is open, right? It helps to maintain that temperature for a long time. That is the logic.
And like to prove further, we can light a candle and then poke a hole in those bubble and like, try to pour
Yeah, that is also fine because it doesn't need oxygen. So even if you bubble the candle, it is going to consume all the oxygen and it doesn't make a difference because it is anaerobic. It doesn't need oxygen, right?
No, not that, ma'am. Like after it has popped up, right? Like the bubble has formed, we can poke it and like try to pour the gas on a candle. If it goes out, yeah, there's carbon dioxide. If it doesn't,
Okay, so now you're talking the practical that you have done in chemistry, and definitely I do remember reading it in my chemistry. Yes, you can do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Ma'am, or you can like make a small like contraction and connect it to lime water. So then, if carbon dioxide is released, it will turn milky.
Yes, very good. Now you're talking. Carbon dioxide, ke so many practicals are there in photosynthesis also here. There also that you people are doing it great. Got it, guys?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the screen share now, guys, and I will be sharing. I'm gonna show pictures from the camera. Let me highlight that now. Wait a second. Arey bhai, why you people are keeping your camera off?
Ma'am, they're too shy.
That yeah. Actually, I was about to make that dialogue. Thank you. It took words from my mouth. Rishita. Is she the same Rishita? Rishita?
Yes, ma'am.
Turn on the camera. I want to see you. Are you the same Rishita? You were there with me last year? No.
Ma'am, last year Rishika was there.
Acha, I'm so sorry. Yeah, dekho. Rishika is like everyone would remember. Thank you for reminding. Acha, ek minute ruko. Let me put my other account. Acha, is it on Spotlight for everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. For me, it's not.
How is that possible? Ek minute. Let me make it on Spotlight.
Now it is.
Now?
Yeah, now it is.
Okay. एक मिनट में यहाँ का कैमरा आई एम स्विचिंग ऑफ एंड आई विल बी शोइंग यू रिजल्ट फ्रॉम द अदर कैमरा ठीक है but people can see the results already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you the results now, guys. Our practical is about to be finished. Just a second, huh? I'm removing this from the stand.
Ma'am, the camera got.
Yeah. Just a second. I don't remember where the front camera was open or the other. I hope my face is. Wait. Now you see the results? You see this is the cold. You see this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
This is which one?
Normal.
Bhai, the value has been increased now. It is not 0.5 centimeter. It is 1 centimeter.
1 centimeter, yes.
Yeah. You see this. Let me remove the paper.
Yeah.
Also. This is normal with 28-degree temperature, and you see the results. Now see this one, the most beautiful
Ma'am,
one.
it looks like a baked cake.
Yeah, this is
balcony.
lukewarm. Temperature is 40 to 45.
Can you just remove the polythene?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
4 centimeters, sure.
It is more than that now.
Yeah. Exceeded.
I wish I could measure because I have phone in the one hand.
Ma'am, what would happen if we drank this solution?
If you
Wow.
actually, this is like where it is, the reaction is going on. So yeast is here. If you mix it up, no, the results will not.
Ma'am is asking what will
Ma'am,
happen
he
if we
wants the
drink the
alcohol.
water.
Hey, yo, no, not like that. Like, I was just asking, is it toxic or
Oh my
something?
god.
Arey bhai,
Is it toxic?
alcohol is mixed in it. Alcohol is mixed
Ma'am,
in
if we remove the alcohol and stuff, is it toxic?
Ma'am, then
No.
why can't people drink like this only alcohol? Why do
Like,
they
I
have-
got of
Bread.
yeast infection.
Guys, wait a second. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Batter. Cake batter.
You can
Ma'am is going to fill the glass in a few minutes, I guess.
Yes. And now, dear, this is last one. Do you see any reaction?
Not at
No,
all.
no reaction.
Thing at
No.
all.
Not
This
even a
is
single
hot
bud.
70 to 89. This is still very, very hot. Nothing has happened. Best results are there. So that means it needs approximately 40, 30 also, that temperature. Because you see, right now temperature is to 28. So the range is in between 28 to 45. You're understanding my point? Because reaction is
Yes,
happening.
ma'am.
But
Yes,
you
ma'am.
see, no reaction is happening here, nothing, but reaction also will start in the cold water because the water is not cold for a long time. It's been 30 minutes that I have kept like that. So it's not very cold, it is a normal cold. So reaction will also start here. Let's see, but because the yeast is not damaged in this case. So it might show reaction while here yeast are damaged. So I am not sure if it is going to show reaction. Understood?
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can see the result again.
Yes.
I will click picture and send it to you guys.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay. Hanji beta.
ma'am, like if we put yeast into like harsh UV rays, can they also get cancer because their DNA will also be broken?
Definitely it can happen.
So, ma'am, how can we? Never mind, ma'am. Just leave it.
नहीं बताओ. I have left from my other device, guys. ठीक है? We are done with the practical, and I will be
Ma'am, like, what would the offspring of that cell look like? Like,
offspring.
Yeah, ma'am. Of the damaged cells thing.
They are not going to reproduce.
Yeah. They're
Damaged.
dead.
Bro, they're damaged.
They're gone.
Yeah.
This is gone.
Okay.
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 And I see I know that you might not like it, but my son is also bald these days. I also because of the summers. And I really love this thing. So Zakula and Anas also, I see you people are looking so nice, and I love it because my son is also 3 years and he's also into the same phase. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Namaste. I am done with the practical. You got any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am.
You understood each and everything?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Ma'am, so is there a pool
Huh? You want to say something? Somebody was saying something and I could not understand.
Ma'am, Dhruv Rate was saying.
Okay. Chalo, theek hai. हाँ, बोलो. Say it.
Devendra looks so confused, ma'am.
Who looks so confused?
Ma'am, I don't know whatever he said.
Who looks so confused?
Ma'am, it's Dhruva's No.
Okay, so I think if I stay more, people are going to fight here because I know that vibe of you that you people are gonna, But anyways, guys, thank you so much. We are done with the practical. I will find some more practical for you so that we can have the session, and I'm not going to spoil my table next time. Okay?
Ma'am,
Thank you
people
so
are
much.
instantly leaving, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Bye.
Good night.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.